Hi, my name is Deb Gerwin, and I am doing my speech on Elvis Presley. Elvis was born on January 8, 1935, in Tupelo, Mississippi. Raised by loving, working class parents, Presley's family had very little money and they moved very frequently. He was deeply devoted to his parents, especially his mother Gladys, and he was raised to have a strong faith in God. Presley attended the Assembly of God Church with his parents, where gospel music became an important influence to him in his life. Presley was an American singer, musician, and actor. He became one of the most influential icons of his generation and still today. Elvis is commonly referred to as the king of rock and roll, as well as after his death and today. Believe it or not, Presley was very shy growing up and didn't enjoy performing in front of a big public audience. Presley received his first guitar as a gift from his mother on his 11th birthday in 1946 and had his first taste of musical success a few years later when he won a talent show at his high school in Memphis, Tennessee. After graduating in 1953, he worked on a number of jobs while pursuing his musical dream. He cut his first demo record at what later became known as Sun Studio that year. And before long, Sam Phillips, the record label owner, decided to take the young performer under his wing. He thought that Elvis had a great enthusiasm and loved it as soon as he heard his music. Presley soon began touring and recording, trying to catch his first big break. That's Alright was Presley's first single in 1954. In 1956, Elvis scored his first #1 single, Heartbreak Hotel, his very first album, and his first film, Love Me Tender. His performances were a fusion of country, gospel, pop, and rhythm and blues. From 1958 to 1960, Elvis served as a regular soldier in the Army. In the 1960s, he then started to focus more on movies and acting and pursuing that career. Presley's personal life also seemed to be on an upswing. He and his wife, Priscilla, got married in 1967 and a year later had their daughter, Lisa Marie. Unfortunately, the joyous time would not last. By the early 1970s, Presley's marriage was falling apart. The couple divorced in 1973, and his wife, Priscilla, received full custody of Lisa Marie. Presley was also wrestling with other personal problems, including a growing addiction to prescription drugs. The once thin rock star was battling a weight problem and became very obese. And his destructive lifestyle caught up with him that fall when he was hospitalized for drug-related problems. Despite his personal obstacles, Presley remained a popular draw in Las Vegas on tour. He performed his last concert on June in 1977 in Indianapolis, Indiana. After the concert, he returned home to his Memphis mansion, Graceland, to prepare for another tour. The huge fame which surrounded his career perhaps contributed to health problems, which would ultimately cause his premature death at age 42 on August 16, 1977. Toward the end of Elvis's life, he became obese and suffered from drug dependency, which did cause his death of heart failure due to prescription drugs. Presley's home, Graceland, was open to the public in the 1980s and attracts more than 500,000 visitors annually. In 2006, it was declared a National Historic Landmark.